need to screw it up as usual, eh? Trust Daddy to screw it up as usual. There we go. Sorta. Right, what's happened here? Is it the... Alright, I'll just stick it with that. Don't know what happened to the music. Did I turn it off by accident? Right, what's happened here? Oh, that's it. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies. I do like playing Polynesian before I start. It sort of relaxes me before the show. So I've got his, I just want to say Halloween dinner then. I just turned the music off then. There we go. So you can hear me. You can hear me okay in the chat. And happy, I just want to say happy Halloween. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Oberon's been waiting. I cooked these up about an hour ago. Andy's been pacing the lobby. Now he thinks I'm going to eat them because I haven't welcomed them up to the table as yet. But don't be a silly sausage, look. Come on. Can you see him? Let me move that over there. I'm a bit of a sore tummy tonight, so I'm not eating. I've had some soup, but I wanted you to see what I made for Robbie since he's my Valentine. Actually, do you want to stand on the table? It would be better if you stood on the table, wouldn't it? Or is that okay? And I slow cook it. I've got some turmeric on there, a little bit of parsley, and a touching of honey. Gives it a sweetness, and honey's very good for dogs, as it is for us. I just had a spoonful of honey myself there because I'm feeling a bit nauseous today. But this is what I call a Valentine's meal. If you want me to bring them up on the table, just let me know in the chat and I'll bring them up so you get to see them probably a bit more in profile. But I'd even dressed up for it as well. Well, I'm actually wearing my pyjama bottoms, but I'm also wearing, shows you how cold it is, I'm wearing my snow boots. That's simply because we have concrete floors here. It's always a drawback of bottom flats because of fire regulations and stuff. But he eats very gently. That's what I really love about doing Oberon. Hey Paul, haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing? Oh, you made a nice meal for Nicole, or did you help each other? See, that's the thing about Valentine's Day. It's not just about one person, but about two. I mean, obviously, Oberon can't do any of the cooking and stuff. But I don't have to get lots of kisses. And as we all know, doggy kisses are probably the best kisses of all. I think it's because they're always genuine, from puppy to the Rainbow Bridge. Oh, but I'm having a coffee. Well, a latte. I get these little sachets, latte sachets, and just to raise my blood sugars up a little bit, I put 3 sugars in it, but I always put a spoonful of what coffee is it I use? Right, let's see if he goes near it. Be back in a second. Don't steal. Yeah, Kenko. I like this. Bloody expensive. I keep meaning to get it from Asda, but I can only take coffee if I take it as a latte. I like milky things, obviously, especially if I'm feeling a bit nauseous. And also there's honey in it as well. So I keep blocking the view, don't I? There's enough light there, isn't there? Let's see if I can bring that a bit closer. Not so much meat you want to see. Or maybe you do. You notice that his eye contact's really perfect. Never given them anything off a spoon. We'll try it. Yeah, it's all part of the parcel of doing this, the invisible groomer. Like I says, I got my green suit, and I've tried it on and it fits. A bit baggy in areas, but you won't be able to see me. That's the Alright, that's not good. Excuse me a second. If I turn white on you, don't worry, it's just an angina attack. I just felt it there. This is the weather, it's all we do with the weather, we're getting wet and stuff. It's so gentle when he takes the stuff. That's true, yeah, that's right, Paul. I mean, you know I've got the green walls here and here, plus one in the bedroom. But this is a green suit. I wear this, it completely covers me completely over, including the head up there. And it just makes me invisible. But it'll sound and it'll look like Oberon's doing all the actions himself, but it's actually me doing it for him. And this is another thing I like about feeding Oberon this way, is because he takes his time with the food and he appreciates it more. No, I think he appreciates it more. And also I've got a couple of little candles going. Obviously there's no candles there. You know what I mean? It's just a graphic. But it's the type of things that you can do, especially when you've got a green screen. And I finished the first book. I'm on the second book in the Missing 411. You see my ponytail. That's the first time I've had a ponytail in a long time. So I've decided I'm going to get new hair clippers because I realised the ones that Nicola's got, not strong enough for him when I actually start to do them. There's nothing on the down. Yeah. Now there is. So yeah, I'm going to get new hair clippers. I'm going to get them wired. I don't want battery ones. I want ones with a nice big long wire like I've got for the hairdryer. The hairdryer costs roughly about 10 foot, so I know I can get it round places. And the good thing about the front room is I've got plug sockets there, and plug sockets here on 3 walls except for this one, but there it's over there in the corner. No, that wall doesn't have any, but it's got them opposite sides. But I realised with moving things about, I realised that I need to create more space in here really. So I'm going to take the chair and fix up the studio next door, which is going to be for all my animation, model making and stuff. And I'm about to start a project at the moment. It's called Apollo 20. I know you have never heard of Apollo 20, but look it up on YouTube, Apollo 20. And you'll get a general gist of what I want to actually sort of do. But I'm going to be taking Oberon there, and I'm going to be taking a couple of friends, Kev Baker, Scotty Lopez and Jimmy Jeans and Oberon to the moon to look at this spacecraft. But obviously it's going to lead into other things. I mean, I've got other projects in mind that I want to do. But one of the things that I want to do is I want to get some gold spray paint. And I'm going to spray paint that Alice in Wonderland chair, and I'm going to be reading the Missing 411 books from that, so I can use the wall, but it'll be a during the day show, like the afternoon, so that I've got all the natural lights, so that I can have maps behind me and I can show people exactly what I'm talking about and where all these clusters are. And I'm so glad that Claudia got me the books because I'm actually starting to ask questions. And because of all times that Dave Pilates has a bereavement, his son died like last week. So I have been able to ask him any questions, but a lot of these people have disappeared. This is simply because of my own experience. Something happened to me when I was 13 years old, and remember, I was born in the autumn equinox, which is actually magical. Yeah, I'm having a little drink, mate. You have to wait at least 30 seconds. Can you do that? Can you? Like, can you do that? Okay then. And then when I finish feeding this, I'll sing him the "If You're Happy and You Know It, Lick My Face." But yeah, he's got a fair bit still here. Each packet of sizzle steaks is 3 steaks. So when I do the invisible feeding show, it's going to look like Oberon's feeding himself. Well, actually, I got the idea of Oberon feeding himself from, actually, of all people, Liz Tatum, because her Luca goes to Hogwarts. Guess who else is going to Hogwarts? And he can make these things float in the air and feed them. Which means with the suit on I can stand up or use a table that's smaller so that he's really sitting up and you get a full chest profile. But these things will be flying about him. The only thing I'm doing at the moment is I'm making him a wizard hat. And I'm using a fedora as a template. I'll show you the fedora. There we go. I'll have a little drink. So these are all the things that are coming. I just want to make the show a bit more enjoyable for people. I'm also putting more videos on TikTok. And TikTok you can only do up to I think 60 seconds. The Zoomy video's got nearly 1,000 views already. I've got about 80 likes. So if you're on TikTok, look me up. Or if any of you want to do your own type of little videos, just ask me. I'm usually I'm very good at these things. But the Mystic 411 I was going to be doing in the daylight hours because it is such a heavy subject. It really is. But one thing, I mean, after reading the first book, Western United States, just more questions, even more questions. And that's one of the things I want to ask Dapolides is, all these people that disappear, is their birthdays on or near the autumn equinox, summer solstice, winter solstice, spring equinox? I'd be interested to know. At some point I'll tell you why I'm asking those questions, but yeah, something happened to me when I was 13 and it wasn't nice, unfortunately. But something happened that drove me out of my mum's flat. It's something like 3 in the morning. I was homeless the first time in my life on my 13th birthday. You enjoying that? Have a high five? Come on then, come on, big talk. That's it. He does love his steak. I wouldn't if I were you. He has, yeah. They can be magical wizards too. I just saved it, yeah. How can you save this video? I love it. Oh, that's sweet. I will also oh, that's really nice, Debbie. But you know what? I think the things that's happened from my life define the person I am now. I'm not ready to talk about those things, but because one, I don't want to scare you. But let's just say I've led a magical life. Something was taken and something was given. And the thing that was given wasn't very nice, unfortunately. But I've conquered it. I mean, through all my travels, I've ended up back at Christianity again, but not Catholicism. I remember the poltergeist. We went to the chapel and they just told it to F off. But this is where it's brought me back to Aramaic, the language of Christ. Strange, strange. because I understand sound, I'm a very sound produced person. And that's another thing about being the invisible groomer, being the invisible feeder, is Oberon's going to sing to you. Obviously, it would be me, but I'm very shy, but I know how to intone. Are you enjoying that? Are you enjoying that? You guys see, after a little while, when he's like, he's looking, he knows exactly how much is on that plate, and he won't let me take the plate off the table until, yeah, I'm talking to people. He will always know exactly how much is on the plate. So I'll do another feeding. I mean, I've got another packet of sizzle steaks there for him. I want to at least give him maybe 1 or 2 a week, and that was the thing I was saying to Liz. Sometimes Liz helps me out with the likes of the gas and the electric and stuff. And I said to her today, I said, the reason I end up spending my money is I spend it all on this little monkey. Yeah, you're happy and you know it, eh? But then, I've learned probably the greatest lesson a human can learn from a dog, and that's unconditional love. That's my way of showing it back. Because you can give them all the love and attention and stuff like that, but the most important thing to a dog is its belly. Its belly. Its belly is its happy place. It's Eden. And if I can make that happy, then it's all worth it. I'd rather go cold. Actually, I have done at times, but not so much now. Because I've turned most of the radiators off, the only radiators I keep on is the front room and the bathroom. Bathroom because I put my washing in there so it dries really fast. But in order to keep the bills down, I just have one radiator on. The studio, I'm not using it at the moment. Like I say, every winter I move into the front room, move everything in and just stay in one room with the what do you call it, the electric blanket on. Oh, that's nice. Thanks, Sunita. But I'm stable now. I think Oberon's been a real big leveler for me. I think I've learned things about relationships, intent, and perseverance, not giving up, not giving in. Like I says, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go. You've heard all the story about Beachy Head and what Oberon said to me. Although Valentine's Day is about emotion, I want to be more of a positive, because they do pick up on your emotions. If you go down, they'll go down with you. That's unconditional love. See, when I feed Oberon stuff like this, he knows absolutely everything's okay. He's hot. And I do like just giving him a little bit at a time, but it's sheer fact. I'm also working with positions and stuff. I mean, what I should have done was my little notes, so you can get to see what's on the plate as well. So that's a little lesson to learn, is to show the audience what's on the plate. So a learning experience, but like I says, I've got another packet of sizzle steaks there for him. He won't have them tonight. I know he would if he could. Because what he's going to do is afterwards he's going to go sniffing about just to see if there's anything left there, and he's going to smell the other packet. Yeah, dogs can smell stuff underwater, and that's one of the things about the missing 411 that I find really, really, really interesting is Where the majority of these people that's in the books, dogs don't track. Trained bloodhounds don't track the people. Yeah, other times they do. It's just, there's so much weirdness, so much weirdness. Now David in these things, he always says, it doesn't matter what order you buy the books, but it's really annoying when you realise, oh shit, I haven't got the Eastern State, because it says refer to the Eastern State, because it's north, south, east and west. So I'm just building up, that's why I want to use it, do it during the days. I can use the green screen to bring up maps and start to plot it, and I'll plot it with you. But I'm also going to do a, what do you call it, Excel sheets as well, because I'm going to ask David maybe in the end of the month or whatever, when he puts out another video, I'll ask him about the birthdays. I would be really interested to know when these people are born, whether they're born on a solstice or on an equinox, or if they're in the actual month of it. I know, he's very impatient, but that's the dog. I mean, remember, our dogs, no matter how intelligent they are, they're always a 4-year-old, and they're always hungry, especially for nice stuff. Here's something I used to do with Oberon. I'm a vegetarian member. No, you dropped it, you punk. Come on then, back up. Come on. Give me up here. You see? I'm going to do it with my mouth. I haven't done it that way for a long time. A smoky bacon crisps, which is flavouring, it's not real bacon. Oh, gone. Oh, gone. Just do it like a plate. There's my Valentine's dinner. Best Valentine's Day ever, yeah. I'm not finished yet. I've found something else. Come on, back up. I'm trying to keep the green suit in the bag. What I'll do is I'll get a really big coat hanger for it so it can be hung, but I'll hang it in the wardrobe so that I keep it as stain free as possible. So I keep doing that, I'm really sorry. But what we have here is sausage. It's sort of like, I suppose this is like the pudding. Are you ready for it? Have a high five? Come on. Oh. Thank you. His teeth never touch the fork, which is really cool. But with sausages, you have to go right to the edge of it so that it doesn't stick, because if you put it through the middle, it's more difficult. So always spear it from the side. Except for those little corner bits. Yeah, this is his pudding. And I've given him a bowl of Dr. John's there so that he can just nibble at it as he wants. Eh? My little Valentine. Hmm? Yeah, it's because I think it's also because I cook it all for him as well. He knows I cook it for him. He knows it's all specially prepared. And like I says, I use the likes of turmeric, parsley, I'm not using thyme at the moment, a little bit of sage. But definitely the turmeric, because turmeric just neutralizes sugars, it stops them from getting cancer. Well, I think it does. But there is studies to show that it does. The thing we use in, what do you call it, thyme, is it can really dominate a dish. You put too much thyme in your soup, you completely ruined it. Hi Neve, how are you? Happy. I keep wanting to say happy Halloween. It's because I can see the candles. Happy Valentine's Day. I think it's just Valentine's morning for America at the moment, or afternoon. But yeah, we've got rain for the next 5 days now, which means I'll do some shows during the day. I won't be doing any ones outside because I think I've got a bit of a cold, which makes it difficult to breathe. And as I said, this is all the training. Oops, where did that go? Oh, look, I cleaned the floor today, Obi. That's the only thing I wouldn't put in my mouth. It's too greasy. Although I get as much of the fat and stuff off it as possible. And remember, if you've got a lot of fat in your frying pan and stuff, put rolled oats into it, let it solidify, get a scraper, take it off and feed it to the birds. Apparently the birds love it. And he's used more plates today than me. You got one left, Obi. Hey, you got one left. Have it down there. There we are. That was his Valentine's dinner. Did you enjoy it? You done that? Yeah. Is that a nice dinner? And I'll fix out his wizard hat. What I'll use is a bit of elastic round the neck to sort of like hold it on. Where have you gone? Oh, I bet he's going to ask to go out now. I use black pepper as well. I use what do you call it? I put it in a pastel and water to get it into a fine powder. He does enjoy it. He enjoys his food, especially if it's cooked for him. What he's done is he's went to his water. That's what he disappeared for. But yeah, he loves food cooked for him because it's the effort and it's that thing. It's just repaying the unconditional love. I mean, he's kept me going for, well, what, 11 years? Don't know what I'd do without him. I know one thing, I wouldn't want to be here without him. That's why I'm so protective when I go out and walks and stuff. I always carry freshly made tea in that flask that you got me, Debbie. I always carry pep in my pocket as well. Where are you? He's doing his where he rubs his. I mean, that's the good thing about having a carpet. He loves rubbing his face in the carpet. Hey, don't you hit my camera, Mister. And don't rub your chops in Mr. Lamb's. I'll keep that away from you. He loves his food. He really loves his food. And he loves it even more when it's made for him. Right, this little guy. Anybody knows who that is? Person's in the chat wearing a little Christmas helmet called Roxy. Roxy was in here. It's my bookmark. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you all again tomorrow. It's going to be a rainy day, so I'm not going to you love the music. Oh, it's because I'm looking at it here. Yeah, the music's from Polynation. He's a friend of mine. He's going to be helping me with my project. I don't know what character he's going to play yet. Either Jimmy Jeans or Scotty Lopez. I'll be playing Kev because Kev's a Scotsman. But I might ask the Wookiee to play Oberon, the Wookiee. The Wookiee's a Londoner, so it'll be with Cockney, Scottish to Americans going to the moon. Apollo 20. Look it up, look it up. I'm recreating the main craft at the moment in the studio. Just downloaded loads of pictures and the video as well, and I've just taken still shots from it so I can get to see the shape of it. But yeah, I don't think it's a real video. I think it's basically it's a bit of a LARP, but I love the story behind it, and obviously I'm going to add to it as well. But anyway, thanks for watching everyone. I think it's a bit of a long show tonight. Yeah, 41 minutes. I will upload it on the Tibetan Terriers. But anyway, thanks for watching everyone. We'll see you all again really soon. So good night, God bless, and take care, and thank you for watching.